Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn. It's part 100! What the heck? And the Rising event is here, I have a new computer, it's also exciting, so if any of my settings seem a little bit different, it's because I have a new computer and I had to kind of get everything put back together in terms of my settings, so hopefully I've got it mostly right, but we'll see. It's gonna be a work in progress, for sure. Of course, in the regular LP, you're not gonna see this until, like, post-game endwalker. So, we're still gonna be a little computer for a long time, the main LP. Anyways, it's the Rising event. Part 100. It was actually kind of perfect. Newfound journey. Ah, if it isn't my dear friend, please am I to see you again. Have you perchance come to join us in remembering the Calamity? If you have a moment, there is a favor I would ask of you. Will you not hear me out? In part due to the promotional efforts during the recent Moonfire Fair, more people are seeking to take up adventuring. Not all are yet wise in the ways of the world, however, and I fear they might fall prey to less principled types in Volda. If one such as you were to help them on their way, I would feel more at ease. What say you? Will you not take a fledgling adventurer under your wing? I'm truly grateful. Now, I believe the carriage is due to arrive shortly. If you go and wait at the gate of Null, chances are a soul will wander in who has just embarked upon the path of adventure. Pray greet them and offer your help. Worry not, you'll have no trouble identifying them. You need but look for someone absorbed in their surroundings. I dare say it'll feel like glimpsing into the past, right to the part where you were greeted by a helpful stranger. I guess we go over here. I'm just like so worried. Something's gonna break in my setup, and I'm like, it's like the one key thing I need to copy over. Didn't want to copy over, so it's like, oh come on. In terms of this setup for recording. Welcome to Ultros! Who are you? An experienced adventurer, you say, and you want to help me on my way? Well, I could certainly use some guidance. I've never been anywhere near as big and busy as Volda. My name's Nagi Jaka, but just Nagi. Nagia Jaka, but just Nagi will do. As you rightly guess, I'm an aspiring adventurer. That's why I left my village and came here. So, I understand that you first need to register with the Adventurers Guild. Do you know where it is? Just through that door, is it? Thank you. I'll head there at once. Nagi rushes off before he can offer further explanation. Perhaps you should follow him to the quicksand. Alright. To the quicksand. Nope. In and out. In and out. Come on, Nagi. You can do it. Oh, it's you again. To be honest, I'm quite nervous. It's heartening to have you here, too. Why, hello there! What can I do for you today? The lad's here to register, is he? Yes, madam. I wish to join the Adventurers Guild. My name is Nagia Jacques, and I'm 16 years old. Practically a man grown. And aren't we a lively one? Amodi's the name, and if you want to be an adventurer, then you've come to the right woman. There's nothing to it, really. You just need to write your name in the register. Come, come. With that, you're officially a member of the Adventurers Guild. If you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the women folk from time to time. Now then, normally I'd offer you the grand tour, but in my present company, I reckon you ought to have it from her. She is a renowned adventurer, after all, the bleeding champion of Mayorzia. You could do far worse to get her advice. You would. Just gonna keep my head down. To begin with, may happy to recommend the guild here in Old Off or Nagi to join. If it's too noisy in here, there are benches just outside where you can have a nice little chat. Must confess, choosing a guild is quite daunting. I appreciate any advice you can offer. Following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Let's talk guilds. I'm all ears, Arya. Why did you want to become an adventurer? A merchant who was in the carriage with me, for something, asked me much the same. At the time, I couldn't give a proper answer. I had a reason for leaving home, of course, but I couldn't express it in words. But having now set foot in Ulda, it's become clear in my mind. I want to know what lay beyond the horizon. I want to see it with my own eyes and be amidst it. You've been to many places, right? You like it then. Traveling, that is. I love traveling. There's nothing like the thrill of seeing new sights. So you do, so you do. My older sister, during the Calamity, we fled Gridania and took refuge in a village in the mountains. I did not mean to press that button. I ended up staying in that secluded place. And it's long been a dream of mine to travel the world. But inexperienced as I am, I don't know if I could live a life on the road. Is there a guild that could equip me with the skills I need? Yeah, representing crafters and gatherers. I see, a place where I can learn a trade. Indeed, we can't always rely on fighting to make a living, and having the ability to gather a craft would be invaluable. If I recall correctly, Old Eye is home to the Alchemist Guild. I happen to have some familiarity with medicinal herbs, and I dare say I can put the knowledge to use. Yes, I believe this is the guild for me. I'll go and join it once. I can show you to the guild if you like. Thanks for your concern, but I should be fine. If you still have time, though, could we meet again afterwards? There are a few more things I'd like to ask you about. Great, I'll look for you here when I'm done. Ah, forgot to mute my phone. Help, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the noises. You wait a good while, but Nagi is nowhere to be seen. Perhaps you should look in on him at the Alchemist Guild? We're going this way. I think this is the best way to get there. By there, I mean to a... Right. Sure. That's my skill. Nope. It's right there. Idiot! Have my mental faculties been diminished as a result? What then? The world would have forever been deprived of my genius. That's what... Who are you supposed to be? This trainee's keeper? Well, then you should know that the fools switch my drinking water with some unknown fluid, which I unwittingly imbibed. I'm sorry, Master Severian. It was just an herbal tea. You look weary, and I thought it might help. What in the 7th hell did you say so first? That way I might have recorded my vital signs and ascertained the tea's effects. Such negligence. Hell befits an alchemist, and I ought to keep you out of my laboratory right now. You have completed the assigned task perfectly. In light of this, you have earned another chance. Very well, you may serve as my assistant on a probationary basis. I'm sorry you had to see that, Arya. It seems all is well, at least for now. Master Severian truly lives and breathes alchemy. Though the tea is quite better, he not only of its effects and made no comment on its taste. I believe I stand to learn much under him, and I'll do my best not to incur his ire. I must apologize to you for keeping you waiting. So engrossed was I in the potion making, I lost track of time. Oh, and one other thing. As I was at my work, a familiar minstrel approached me. He said that if I resolved to walk an adventurer's path, I should seek him out for a task. However, he asked that you accompany me. If you're willing, he's apparently waiting at the Ruby Road Exchange. Right over there. Yeah. I keep forgetting that I have an SSD now, so I actually load fast. It's easy to forget when you've been on a hard drive for so long. And you're just like, oh, yeah, I don't have to sit here for 30 seconds waiting for every loading screen. Yeah. My friend, you have done a splendid job as a guide. I was right to entrust the task to you. What? Do you mean to say Arya approached me at your behest? She did, I must confess. You see, for my next composition, I seek to capture the essence of the times. While any number of subjects would be worthwhile, of greatest interest to me is the recent rise in ranks of adventurers. In thus bringing different generations of adventurers together, I'd hoped for inspiration to strike, and I'm pleased to say that it has. Drawing upon your experience walking your path, you have helped Moggy to begin walking his. I remind you that the present owes its existence to the past. As to say, the present and the past are deeply entwined. If we would capture the former, we cannot well disregard the latter. And this brings me to my next request. Ask that you each find an object with a connection to the Calamity, the event which gave rise to the realm's rebirth, and present to me with its tale. Well now, that sounds not unlike a treasure hunt. I think my very first task is an adventure. What do you say, Arya? Shall we do it? Excellent! When you have your items before you seek me out at the Ruby Road Exchange, I eagerly look forward to seeing what you bring. There are many vendors at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, right? Chances are they'll have something, so let's begin our search there. Okay. Bye. He just runs off again. What do I need to go to? No, just right there. Okay. We're not gonna use the warp then. Oh, there we are. let's begin looking around. Nagi Jacket is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they have to give this tutorial every event if they have a escort like this because they don't know. They know, but it's like, just in case you are dead Endwalker. Oh, come on. Welcome, welcome! What is it that you're after? Objects with a connection to the Calamity, you say? Why, I have just a thing and out of this room from Ishgard steeped in sentimental value. 5 years ago, on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, a young temple knight set out from his homeland, wishing to do his part for Eorzea with his nation would not. Thus, the man never arrived in the flats. En route, he came upon the merchant being attacked by a dragon and lost his own life going to the stranger's aid. This was his ring and heirloom passed down through his line. A tragic tale. I wonder, how did that ring find its way back? Night fell, it seemed the merchant couldn't have survived unscathed. I remember now. Though the knight was mortally wounded, he succeeded in striking down the dragon. With his last breath, he entrusted the ring to the merchant. Yes, that's how it happened. So what do you say? If you're interested, I'd be willing to part with the relic for a special price, but only for today. This feels a bit dubious. Shall we look around some more? There's bound to be other things out there. Indeed. Let's do this. Local cuisine. Ooh, is this a local cuisine? Goodness, but everything looks amazing. In the course of journeys, you must have sampled all kinds of food. From the simple fare to exotic feasts, look forward to sampling everything too. Right here. Oh, if it isn't Arya, how have you been, my friend? I'm still working on my craft, as you can see. After the writing this year, Asen has organized this street exhibit for me. Please feel free to browse at your leisure, but don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions. We're looking for objects that bear a connection to the Calamity. Do you have anything that fits the description? As a matter of fact, I do. Yonder painting, the Sultana 7 depicts an inspiring event from the Calamity. 'Twas the final days before the fall of Dalamet, and its inexorable approach foretelling our impending doom. Panic spread like wildfire, while many in their desperation turned to the Sultanate. Looting and rioting broke out across Ul'dah. To quell the masses, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul-Nama took to the streets with a guard consisting of only 7 subjects, for they alone had the courage to stand with their Sultana. There she addressed the rabble. Heed me, my beloved citizens, the realm lies upon the brink of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Umbral era. Yet so long as we live, we must not forget our compassion. Now is not the time to take from your neighbor, but to proffer him the hand of succor. Brought to their senses by her words, people laid down their arms to about healing the wound that they themselves had inflicted on Ul'dah. Oh, the wounds, not the wound. But anyway, I know I've forgotten how to speak. Those who returned from the battlefield found their home much as they had left it, a gleaming jewel in the desert. Her Majesty sounds like a great ruler. Ul'dah is fortunate to have her watching over it. Thanks for sharing the tale. It's indeed inspiring, and you've done an incredible job capturing it in glass. So far, so good. Let's look around just a little more. Right here. House of Splendors. House of Splendors? Oh, what kind of place is this, I wonder? I see. You're not familiar with the house. We offer wares in exchange for scripts, but our service is available only to those whom we know and trust. So if I want to be a customer, I need to make a name for myself. One day, Nagi. One day. Greetings from Daily Necessities and Usual Curios. I do all manner of wares. Is there something in particular you seek, you need but ask? In objects to do with the Calamity, the 2 of you are adventurers, are you not? In which case, I have something that may be of interest. It's a journal I acquired from the adventurer who retired injured. The man recorded his experiences during the Calamity in detail. I dare say it has a value for students of history. Ooh, an adventurer's first-hand account. I'd love to pore over it. Do you keep a journal of your adventures as well, Arya? Yeah, I'm literally doing a Let's Play right now. If so, I'd love to read it too one day. Your permission, of course. You just watch the whole thing. It's only, you know, 200 something videos right now. It's fine. Probably more like 300 something once you add. Yeah, it's probably close to almost 400 once you add Shadowbring to that blogger. It's fine. Oh, for another historical piece, I saw a scrapbook of articles from the Raven, written on these lady tabloid. These mainly cover events outside the Calamity, however. Articles from the Raven, you say? I dare say we've seen enough. Let's find a quiet spot to discuss what to bring back. Seen enough objectives, blah, 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 blah. We're going down here, not the way I was trying to go. Alright. Right, this looks as good a spot as any. I don't know about you, but that was all very new and exciting for me. Talking to myriad people, learning the tale behind each object. It's been a great experience and I won't soon forget it. Now then, we need to decide what we want to take to the minstrel. How do you make up your mind? The pain. See, I did consider that too, an intel on something else. What is it? Don't mind, I'd like to keep it a surprise. Come on, let's purchase our respective items and meet back where the minstrel awaits. Can't I just go get my own copy? You would need to set it's not a 7 pain. Like, I have my own copy, don't I? So, no, not there. Gosh dang it. Wait, what? Hold up. I'm like, I know you are there, and you're not on the map. That's the common ending spot. So... Okay. Nope. There we go. Welcome back! You've each found the item I trust. Well, now, what have we here? Ah, yes, it's Sultana 7. I know it well. It's an iconic tale of leadership amidst great adversity. It even said that Her Majesty's actions that fateful day helped to forge Ultros as it is now. Nonsense, it well suits the theme for my composition. Now then, what of you, young Naki? And what might this be? It's a scrapbook of articles from the Raven. You see, my sister is a reporter for the tabloid. During the Calamity, she traveled the realm, interviewing adventurers about their journeys. And I love nothing more than to hear her tales. They seemed like such a diverse crowd of adventurers. No two people were alike, and yet they were united in the free, unshackled lives they lived. It struck a chord with me, and in time I found myself admiring them. Looking back, it was my sister who instilled in me this desire to see the world, to become an adventurer. That's why I chose this scrapbook. See, the footprints someone leaves on their journey become the starting point for another. Yes, the verse comes to me. A blessing for those souls who are taking their very cherry steps into the unknown. Pray, lend me your ears. Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you again, as I have in the past. I'm begging you here that I might express my gratitude. First of all, I wish to thank you for continuing to grace us with your presence. You and your fellow adventurers are our inspiration, and this shall never change. The world, however, is an ever-changing place, mysterious in its elusiveness. Unexpected hardships may turn our lives upside down, and though we all desire peace deep in our hearts, the sparks of conflict never cease to be struck. Like an adventurer's journey, the world is constantly moving towards the unknown, and it takes considerable courage to alter course. Yet I ardently believe it is a small but significant step in our quest to create new adventures. Indeed, another great change is about to visit the world, and it shall open the way to exciting new journeys. And 'tis our abiding hope that our journey together shall ever continue on to the distant horizon and beyond. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Return to walking your path, and know that you are in our hearts always. Till next we meet, I bid you safe travels. Thank you for the generous reward and the uplifting verse. It gives me courage for the road ahead. Speaking of which, it's time I set out on my own. Though it was brief, I enjoyed our time together, and I hope to see you again, somewhere out there. Come what may, never forget to smile. Though much and more was lost in the Calamity, intrepid souls continue to set forth, paving the way into the future. In such a moment in history do we stand, and for you I would perform another song. Your life is a riddle to bear gladness and grief. Beneath stars and through storms, the answers to seek. Your footprints are threads to be gathered and woven. A song of dawn resplendent, dancing high to the heavens. From the embrace of the gods, though mankind has been torn, upon winds eternal lives and memories are born. The future is unwritten, bring it rapture or sorrow. Our journey shall continue until tomorrow and tomorrow. Wonder, how did you feel as you watched Nagi set off? Did the sight fill you with worry for a fledgling adventure, or did it awaken fond memories of your own humble beginnings? Whichever it may be, I know that yours is a journey more trying than most. There will be times when you're overcome by loneliness, and each step feels heavier than the last. In such a moment, I bid you remember this. So long as you harbor love for this world, ever shall there be a place for it. For you in it, your adventures will never end. Whole 9 yards. And our reward for this is, hold on, I need to press a button. Shadowbringers. This is Shadowbringers related. And where is it? No, not down here. Down here? Down here. I need... Come on! Oh my gosh. We're gonna do this. Sorry, I'm also getting used to a new keyboard, so I'm like, oh god. How do I... Filters... Self and minion. Oh, minion? Where'd my minion go? What the heck? Show all. Wait, is it? What filter is this under? Oh, player's minion. Of course. There we go. I need to remember how to do this. Okay. Been a while since I've really done too much with G-pose. Yep. There we go. Good enough. So yeah, that's our reward. Clockwork Solus. So, yeah. I'm just gonna take that away now. I guess thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and/or subscribing. Here's why I hope everything worked okay, because, yeah, you know, like I said, new computer. I'm actually really excited for this, so, oh my gosh, I have to get one for so long. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and/or subscribing. If you really enjoy it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keeping content like this and more. You can find those links such as my Amazon storefront and so on, various affiliate links, a whole bundle, down in the description below, all with links to me on social media and to me on Discord, or my Discord server anyway. So thank you for watching. Happy Rising. Happy Anniversary 14! Woo! And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!